the media swarmed the school in search of a story. Everyone wanted to get their hands on All Might. Yeah, everyone.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful soon-to-be wife, Montana.
We're getting married soon.
Very soon.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 9 of My Hero Academia. Yeah, just do your best, Iida. I'm really liking how this series, the power being so widespread and like inherent. And it's kind of separates it from Marvel a little bit for me.
Yeah. That's an interesting distinction.
Both the combination of the fact that most of the time it's something you're born with, and also that it's like the standard to have something.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
If you're excited for this episode, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for My Hero Academia coming every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead of My Hero Academia, Code Geass, and Demon Slayer, check out the Patreon linked in the description below where they are all posted in their extended, ad-free, uncut forms. All right, are we excited for episode 9 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Hey, you! Can you tell us what it's like to work so closely with All Might?
I'm sorry, I have to go to the
press conference with the students.
Right Are you one of All Might's students? Tell us, what's the symbol of peace like in person?
Well,
This is a bit much.
He's super muscly? Yeah.
How is he faring as a teacher? What are you learning?
Accurate.
His leadership and wisdom remind me on a daily
He's
basis
perfect
that
for
I
this.
attend the world's most
Yeah.
prestigious educational institution. Of course,
speaks
he's the
in sound
personification
bites.
of honor and integrity that one would expect, but he's also
Erwin.
not afraid to show his
Literally.
students a more humorous side. It's truly a unique opportunity to be under the direct tutelage of the pro we all admire.
Excuse me, kid.
Me
Are you in
listening,
All Might's class?
not caring.
Hold
He
on.
has a great voice.
Aren't you that sludge villain kid?
Walk away.
I thought you said slut
Please,
villain.
Sir, can you get All Might for
Sludge
us?
villain kid.
Also,
Aren't you
look
that
like a mess.
slut
What's your
villain?
deal?
All my
Wait, did you hear that? Are you the slut? You know what? Yeah, Bakugo is officially the slut.
That's what
villain.
okay.
The pro we all
That's
admire.
funny.
Excuse me, kid. Are you in All Might's class? Oh, hold on. Aren't you that sludge villain kid?
walk away.
Please, sir, can you get All Might for us? Also, you look like a mess. What's your deal?
All Might's not on campus today. Now get out
Mean?
of here. You disturbed my students enough already.
I feel like I've seen that guy somewhere before. Where?
I don't know, but he's a bit scruffy for a hero.
How does All Might ever get anything done with this media
Just roasting
circus
him.
stepping on his cape?
But there are like
Right,
social
if you
hero
won't bring All Might out,
expectations.
get
Hold on!
Oh,
What's happening?
Don't you know about the school's defenses? This gate is the UA barrier.
Defenses? It practically killed me!
Yeah, well, it's designed to stop anyone who doesn't have a student ID or special pass from entering the campus. Guess
oh my
Security.
goodness.
Apparently there are security
Like those
sensors like
microchip
this all
triggered
over the
cat
place.
doors.
Keeping the public out. This school thinks it's
Yeah,
untouchable.
they got a
The least they could do
high
is grant
budget.
me one interview.
I know, right?
100%.
We've been here for 2 days and I don't have a single comment on the record yet.
The news that All Might had been hired as a faculty member at UA took the entire nation by surprise. Naturally, the media swarmed the school in search of a story. Everyone wanted to get their hands on All Might. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, just do your best, Iida.
Decent work on yesterday's combat training, you guys.
Amazing.
Bakugo, you're talented, so don't sulk like a child about your loss, okay?
Nice.
Calling him out.
Whatever. And Midoriya, I see the only way you won the match was by messing up your arm again. Work harder, and don't give me the excuse that you don't have control over your quirk. That line's already getting old. You can't keep breaking your body while training here. But your quirk will be really useful if you can get a handle on it. So show a little urgency, huh?
Right!
The way he said that made it seem like it's possible that there are people who just don't ever get a handle on their quirks.
I mean, if a power is too hard to handle,
But what would that even look like?
somebody who breaks his arm every time he tries to use it. It's interesting that Aizawa's believing in him, but like the thing I've realized as I'm editing, like he's just very much a rational approach. He actually said the word rational in the first episode with him 8 times.
Oh, Huh, all right. Well, because he wasn't like, you're not going to be useful until you get a handle on it. You would only say it as an assumption if it was very, very uncommon for someone to not be able to get their quirk under control. That seemed like a very real possibility when he was talking about it.
Let's get down to business. Our
To
first
defeat-
task will decide your future. You all need to pick a class representative.
Just normal school stuff. Pick me, guys. I want to be class rep.
I'll take it. Yeah, you're gonna need me.
Do you relate to this? Class
In a normal
president.
classroom,
For the
a
3 years when I was
representative
in regular school, I
Yeah.
was class president.
Yeah.
For
She was
all 3
homeschooled the
years.
rest of the time, but
But when I
in
wasn't,
her brief stint, boy,
boy, was I class
made 'em
president.
count.
I really did.
In a normal classroom, a representative's duties would just be a bunch of extra work. But here in the hero course, there's more to it. It's a way to get noticed by agencies and prove you can lead a team like a real pro.
That's the same thing as regular class
Everyone,
president
please.
in terms of what it
The
shows
class
off.
representative's duty is to lead others. That's not something just anyone can do. You must first have the trust of every student in the classroom. Therefore, the most logical way to fill this position is democratically. We will hold an election to choose our leader.
It's pretty obvious you want us to vote for you.
Is this really the best idea?
We've only known each
Iida
other a
is
few days.
by the
How do
book.
we know who we can trust?
Besides, everyone
Yeah.
will just vote for themselves. Most people will, but that means whoever does receive multiple votes must truly be the most suitable person for the job. It's the best way, right, sir?
Do what you want, just decide before my nap's over.
Thank you for your trust.
I love the way that Iida is different than Erwin, but I still hear his voice. You know,
100%.
It's funny to see a childish version.
How did I get 3 votes?
Okay, you idiots.
Oh,
Who
shit.
voted for him?
What, did you honestly think anyone was gonna vote for you?
What did you just say?
Maybe I'll just keep my vote to myself.
You voted for that little turd.
Proving my point now.
0 votes.
It's like the office costume contest situation.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
Listen to what he said.
What did you just say? 0 votes.
The job?
I fear this
Zero.
might happen, but I can't argue with the system I chose.
So you
Didn't even
voted
vote for
someone
himself.
else, huh?
But you knew it was best to vote for yourself, right? What were you trying to prove here, Iida?
All right, the class rep is Midoriya, and our deputy is Yaoyorozu.
Really?
All right.
It's not a mistake?
Dude is terrified.
This might not be so bad.
Yeah, I could get behind Midoriya, I guess.
Yaoyorozu was totally on top of it when it came to our training results.
It's always so crowded in here.
Yes,
That's
it's
because
called
students in the
lunch
support,
rush.
management, and hero courses all share the same cafeteria.
This rice is delicious.
Guys, I'm kind of worried about the class rep thing. I don't think I'm qualified.
You'll be great. Your courage and quick thinking under stress will help make you a worthy leader. Not to mention
That's
the strength
nice.
you've demonstrated. Those are the
I really
reasons
love
I
his
voted for
character.
you, at least.
You were one of the 3?
He's very
Wanna be
supportive,
really badly? I mean, if you
neutral.
look the
Yeah,
part,
he voted for
doesn't it
Deku.
last
Okay.
That's not exactly how we should be choosing our rep.
Wanting a job and being suited to it are quite different things. Observing the Iida family's hero agency has taught me that much.
Agency? Hold on, what does your family do?
Oh, it's nothing.
You know, I've been wondering something about you.
Seems fake.
Admit it, Iida. You're filthy rich.
I was afraid people would treat me differently if they knew about my family.
Stare.
You see,
So they're
the
gonna
Iidas
do
have been
just
pro-heroes
that.
for generations.
All
It runs in our
right.
blood.
What? That's awesome.
Pro hero is they support heroes or they themselves are professional
Heroes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's them in the suits.
I see.
You see,
I'm
the Iidas
pro
have been
hero.
pro-heroes for generations. Are the two of you familiar with the turbo hero Ingenium?
I know all about him. He's
Ingenium.
a super popular pro with 65 sidekicks working alongside him at his Tokyo
Oh my
agency.
god.
Don't tell me.
He's my elder brother.
Family's famous.
I can't believe it.
Very cool.
Ingenium is an unmatched commander who honors
It's
the
cool that he
hero
didn't
code.
use that to get
As
clout
the
right
second
away.
oldest
Yeah.
Iida son, I strive to be just like him. However, I think it might be a bit soon for me to be in a real leadership role. You, for example, you figured out what the judges were looking for in the practical exam. A rep needs that sort of insight.
That's the first time I've seen you smile, Tenya. You should do it more.
What are you talking
Talking about his brother.
He's
Smile all the
so
time.
interesting.
He
Yeah,
wants to be
right?
like Ingenium
Yeah.
in the same way I want to be like All Might. But he shouldn't be so hard on himself. I was clueless in that test. Hey, yeah, so about that practical exam.
So what do you think of Iida?
Okay, it's like a super well-known idea that like the people who are the best leaders are people who don't want to be leaders, and the people who want to be leaders actively are not good leaders. The very act of wanting to be a leader disqualifies you from being a good leader.
In the sense of wanting to be one person above everyone else isn't the mindset of somebody who is working for everybody else.
Exactly, and that's typically the direction that characters will go if they are like super driven to be a leader. But to be so driven as a leader that it like motivates you to be even better than if you weren't driven at all, because the motivation itself is not coming from like a drive to lead because you want to be in front versus a drive to lead because you want to get everyone somewhere.
Yeah, and like aggressive pursuit of a noble goal can sometimes come across as being, I don't know, how did Iida come across to you when he first was talking in that versus that?
The like focus on the details and the specifics.
Like, I think it's just interesting now that you know his backstory and why he's doing what he's doing, it kind of reframes a lot of the instances we've seen of him.
Well, it definitely does, because if someone's like being a dick about the rules because like when they're inevitably in power, they want other people to follow the rules, versus a situation where you are just like genuinely so dedicated to the end goal that you care about the rules being enforced, but not just because it's going to make your life better or help you achieve your goals.
What is that?
Warning, level 3 security breach.
No way!
All students, please
Yikes.
evacuate the building in an orderly fashion.
What's a level 3 security breach?
It means that someone's managed to get past the school's barriers. This hasn't happened in my
Oh,
3
that's
years.
clear.
We should
Okay.
get going.
Hasn't happened in 3 years.
That's concerning.
Stop pushing me!
Yikes.
Everyone was quick to react, as I'd expect from UA students.
Sure, but they're also causing a huge panic. Crap, I can't stop. No,
Midoriya! Who in the world could have trespassed onto campus grounds? It's the press that was
The
outside.
media?
All you have to do is
Okay,
give us
well
all
maybe we
night.
can like
He's
calm
here
down on
somewhere.
that.
Said it to stay off. Just give us one good comment on record and then we'll leave.
I know how you people work. Give you an inch and you'll want a mile.
They are trespassing. That means they're kind of like villains. Why don't we just beat them up?
Don't even think about it, unless you want your name dragged through the mud. Let's wait for the cops.
I was afraid it was some kind of attack
They're
on
kind
the
of
school,
villains
but
at this
there's
point.
no need to worry, everyone! Where are the teachers? Why aren't they taking control? Everyone! Stop freaking out! Kirishima! Have an eye!
That'll do it.
Am I the only one here who realizes everything's fine? There's no reason for us to be panicking! Uraraka!
Now there is.
What would Midoriya do? Or my brother? How would they handle this? I have an idea! Touch my hand! Make me float above everyone else!
Oh,
You were mentioning her power. Pretty cool.
yeah. Just like the touch component too is so different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Engine boost, go!
Isn't that sick?
What are you doing?
backflips, obviously.
Nailed it.
This is it. Be concise, clear, and confident. Make an impact. Listen up. Everything is okay.
Erwin, perfect
All
for
right.
this.
It's just the media outside. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. We're UA students. We need to remain calm and prove that we're the best of the best.
Yeah, seriously, that was not
Look, the police are here.
a great pop quiz for them.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. Get these vultures out of our station.
But Iida calmed everybody down.
All right.
It's time, class rep. Let's begin.
Okay, so we need to figure out who the other class officers will be.
Oh
But
boy.
first, there's something that I want to say. I've thought a lot about this, and I think that Tenya Iida should be our class rep. He was able to capture everyone's attention and get us in line, so I believe that he should be the one leading our class from now on.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
you know what? If Midoriya vouches for him, I'm good. Plus, he was a big help. He totally manned up and took charge, right?
Yep. Oh, did you notice he looked like the dude on the emergency exit
Go,
signs when he was
Iida.
on the wall earlier?
Amazing.
This is a waste of time. I don't care who the
Way to
rep
go,
is, just
Iida.
hurry up.
Nice.
All right, what
Nice
was the name of the
job.
episode? Oh, just do your best,
Victoria
Iida. That's
is
what it was.
nominating me for this job, then I humbly accept. I pledge to carry out the duties of class rep to the best of my abilities.
Sounds good, emergency exit.
Emergency exit, Iida. Don't let us down, man.
Whoa, I got 2 more votes than him.
Understandable gripe. Go, Iida. We love it.
Go Iida.
It's a good role for him. Like, he's the definition of a class rep.
Yeah, I definitely think that he seems super well suited for that kind of thing, and just being able to like keep everyone together when they were panicking, that's like, I mean, that's the most critical thing.
How were ordinary members of the press able to bypass our security systems? Someone
They
else
just
must
walked
have been
in.
behind this. Some villain actually managed to infiltrate our school. But was this purely a show of power or a declaration of war?
So they got
That-
in somehow. That gate.
Okay, a declaration of war?
You're infiltrating UA.
Is that not like a little bit dramatic though?
It's All Might's backyard.
But they're like, we just want, okay, I guess it could be like a fake question, but like they seem just like shithead paparazzi. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that the press were the ones who like took down the gate, but that would be like that would be quite the coincidence.
Yeah, who knows?
Don't move! One step closer, I'll kill this whole family! You don't want the blood of these damn yuppies on your hands? Now do you, heroes? Never fear, dear citizens! Misery smash!
Oh shit. Where are the people he was
I'm here
holding?
to keep you safe, even on my morning.
Are they fine? Amazing.
Even on my commute.
I shouldn't be late for school, but I can't ignore someone in need.
He's so funny.
Right.
I've clearly gotten slower. My powers have been weakening even faster since I gave One for All to young Midoriya. I'm pushing my hero form too far past the limits.
We were wondering about the transfer.
Fighting that sludge villain, even though I was exhausted, shortened the time I can spend as the symbol of peace.
Wow.
Wait, you told Bakugo what?
I'm so sorry.
And this is what Deku
I
told
didn't even tell
Bakugo
my
last
mom
episode.
about any
Right.
of this, but for some reason, I felt like I had to explain it to him. Like it was only fair that he knew.
Midoriya isn't the type of person who wants to show off. That's not the reason he shared our secret. So I didn't lecture him too much. Don't look so sad. He didn't take you seriously, so I don't think he'll say anything. This time I'll let things slide. Just make sure this doesn't happen again. You need to think carefully about the responsibility that comes with this power. If word got out that One for All could be passed on, villains across the globe would come for you trying to take it. You must keep this secret to ensure your own
Okay.
well-being true.
I was
but
wondering
also
when
for
you
the
would.
safety of the world.
Like, oh, it's transferable, so now
It's like, how much hair do they have? Like, you know, like.
yeah, now that it's transferable, it's a commodity.
Well, I mean, it always has been transferable, but.
Right, but now that it's
a
like
secret.
known. Yeah.
By
If it-
Bakugo.
Yeah.
only.
If it was publicly known that it could be transferred, then it would be like merchandise.
Need to think
But also,
carefully
he
about the
decreased his
responsibility that comes
amount
with
of
this
time he gets
power.
to be All Might.
If word got out that One for All could be passed on, villains across the globe would come for you trying to take it. Understand?
All right.
Even if he is a more suitable vessel now, he's still a 15-year-old boy. I have to make sure I guide him well.
There's a hostage situation across town.
He's never gonna get where he's
Today's
going.
training will be a little different.
In ways,
You'll
just
have
jumping
3
around town.
instructors.
Right.
Me, All Might,
I mean,
and
it's
another
gotta be
faculty
using
member will
up
be
all-
keeping tabs on you.
Sir, what kind of training is this?
Rescue. You'll be dealing with natural disasters, shipwrecks, stuff like that.
All right.
Huh? Sounds like we're in for a big workout.
I feel like you're gonna love these, like,
Real hero stuff.
tests.
Yeah.
Separates the men for the boys.
This special training's at an off-campus facility, so we'll be taking a bus to get there. That's all. Start getting ready.
Rescue training. I've been waiting for this.
Wow.
It'll bring
It's a
me
video
one step
he's always
closer to being the
watched.
kind
Yeah.
of hero he is. I'll do my best.
Why are you wearing your PE clothes? Where's your costume at?
You saw it after the combat training. It was kinda trashed.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the support
One
company
fight, it
to
was
fix
just
it up.
destroyed.
Right.
Gather round, Class 1A! Using your student numbers, form 2 neat lines so we can load the bus efficiently.
Iida's kicking it into high gear as our class rep, huh?
Oh my god.
I love it.
Bus's open layout ruined my boarding strategy.
Iida, you really need to chill. If we're pointing out the obvious, then there's something I want to say. About you, actually.
That's upsetting.
Me? What is it, Asui?
I told you to call me Sue.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sue.
Interesting.
That power of yours, isn't it a lot like All Might?
What? Really?
G.
So, huh? I never really thought about that.
How could you say that as I'm wearing All Might colors?
I guess it's kind of
Wait, hold on, Sue. You're forgetting All Might doesn't hurt himself. That makes a huge difference.
It's a big difference.
So that makes it a
between quirks.
different quirk
Simple
altogether.
augmenting type of quirk. You could do a lot of flashy stuff with it. My hardening's super strong and can destroy bad guys in a fight, but it doesn't look all that impressive.
Oh, no way.
That's kind of impressive.
You're definitely pro material with a quirk like that.
You really think so? Seems like it'd be easier to be a popular hero if I had something flashier.
My naval laser's got the perfect combination of panache and strength.
But it's way lame if it gives you a stomachache, sweetie.
Well, if any of our classmates have pro quirks, it's Todoroki and Bakugo.
Interesting.
Sure, but Bakugo's always angry, so he'll never be that popular.
What did you say? I'll kick your ass!
You know, we basically just met you, so it's kind of telling that we all know your personality
Prove
is
the
flaming
point.
crap mixed with garbage.
Regret the day you applied to this school, you loser!
I can't
Flaming
believe what
crap
I'm hearing.
mixed with
Kacho's the one in
garbage.
class who's getting teased. You is so confusing.
Wait, what did you say?
He's like having a crisis because he's usually bullied.
Kind of fun listening to them fight.
Hey, we're here. Stop messing around.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
Hello, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
It's the space hero 13, the chivalrous pro who's rescued a ton of people from disasters across the world.
Oh wow.
Deku nerding out's my favorite.
Can't wait to show you what's inside.
This is gonna be awesome!
13. Do you think that's based on Apollo 13 being a rescue mission?
Oh.
Space hero named 13.
Interesting.
You think Space 13, that's Apollo 13.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I had never thought of that.
Holy crap! It looks like some kind of amusement park.
A shipwreck, a
Sick.
landslide,
Oh my
a
god.
fire, a windstorm, etc.
A fire and a
I created
windstorm?
this
Yep.
training facility to
They
prepare
shouldn't
you to
have.
deal with
Yeah.
different types of disasters.
Right at
I call
home.
it
Yeah.
the Unforeseen Simulation Joint, but you can call it USJ.
Just like Universal
Just-
Studios Japan.
Hey,
Oh.
shouldn't Bob be here already?
That's
Let me
funny.
guess, he booked an interview instead.
Apparently, he did too much hero work on the way to school this morning and used up all his power. He's resting in the teacher's lounge.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. I should be able to catch the tail end of the rescue exercises. I'll be there as soon as I can.
That man is the height of irresponsibility. Well, we should be okay with just the two of us. We should get started.
Excellent! Before we begin, let me just say one thing. Well, maybe two things. Possibly 3, 4, or 5.
Oh my god.
Listen carefully. I'm sure you're aware that I have a powerful quirk. It's called Black Hole. I can use it to suck up anything and turn it into dust.
Yeah, you've used Black Hole to save people from all kinds of disasters before, haven't you?
That's true. But my quirk could also very easily be used to kill. Some of you also have powers that can be dangerous. In our superhuman society, all quirks are certified and stringently regulated, so we often overlook how unsafe they can actually be.
They're regulated.
Please don't forget that if you lose focus or make the wrong move, your powers can be deadly, even if you're trying to do something virtuous like rescue someone. Thanks to Aizawa's fitness tests, you have a solid idea of your quirk's potential, and because of All Might's combat training, you likely experienced how dangerous your powers can be when used against other people. Carry those lessons over to this class. Today, you're going to learn how to use your quirks to save people's lives. You won't be using your powers to attack enemies or each other, only to help. After all, that's what being a hero is all about. Ensuring the safety of others.
13 is so cool.
Deku's like, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.
She's pretty cool, right?
Very cool. The counting thing did irritate the fuck out of me. Okay. Is he gonna get sucked into the black hole? No, that's a different thing.
Move. 13. Protect the students.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait, has the training started already?
What?
We were rescuing people.
Oh no. What could this be?
Not part of the exercise?
Those are villains.
We thought we were
So
going
the
to be
media
practicing saving other
technique
people's lives that day, but when they
is what they were using too, I guess.
We realized we were the ones in
We'll see.
danger.
And that is where we are
Alright.
left for episode 9 of My Hero Academia.
Wow.
Can't be a pro if you only have one trick.
All right.
He's gonna take them all on.
Squad, take your aim.
Eraserhead.
So he has
Multiple tricks.
multiple tricks of his one quirk.
My quirk! Where are my bullets?
Yeah, so the real villains just showed up to their training exercise.
Well, they haven't trained for this.
Yeah, no, they were
gonna start.
Well, you mentioned a connection to the media. What did you mean by that?
It seems like whatever mechanism was responsible for getting the media past the gates was also how the villains got in.
I remember this moment. I was just like so ready for like another like training arc. It's early in the show, and then it was like, nope, villains are here. Like
Amazing.
just out of nowhere.
Sign me up.
Yeah, so thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more My Hero Academia coming every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead of My Hero Academia, Code Geass, and Demon Slayer, check out the Patreon linked in the description below where they are all posted in their extended, ad-free, uncut forms. All right, we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Just getting right to the point, Jinchuriki87 asks, how do you think the class will handle the situation they found themselves in? Do you think they'll be able to keep calm and handle themselves well, or will inexperience be too great?
Right, yeah. So based off the fact that when there was an alarm, everything went to shit.
That's a great point.
I'm going to say that when things are actually definitely bad in front of them, they panic even more. So I don't see that going well at all.
The only light I'll say is that in that scene where everybody's panicking, the most of the people panicking were other UA students, and the people
That's fair.
who were in the class were trying to do something. They all failed at it though.
And if Iida was able to recognize in the alarm situation, like, oh, someone needs to step up and do something, if you like take away the amount of time that it took for him to realize he was the one who needed to step up, if you like take that away because he knows now that he's the rep, if he would just do that immediately, then potentially that could make a bit of a difference.
Even then, they're
that's
so
really
inexperienced with
the
their
only like edge they have, I feel like, which is not great.
Yeah. Question 2. Eileen Hinman asks, what are your thoughts on Iida's sense of responsibility and the reasons behind it? Do you think he will rise to the occasion, or do you foresee this being detrimental to his well-being and progress as we look ahead? It's a lot of pressure.
It definitely is a lot of pressure. I keep going back and forth where like I have hope for him that the pressure won't be too much because it seems like he's doing it for the right reason. With that being said, the right reason can sometimes increase the pressure. If you are like genuinely the reason that you are in whatever thing you're in is because you are like so passionate and devoted, then that can theoretically make the pressure worse. With that being said, in a situation where it would either be family pressure or personal motivation, I think family pressure would be worse in terms of how it would like impact your development in the long run, because having like an intense feeling of responsibility because you care so much about your mission versus I have to do well because everyone else in my family does, that's like a different,
so
like,
it's interesting you say it that way. Like, it's a good point and it's accurate, but the angle I more see is he wants to be good because he strives towards the goal that his family is. Like, it's less like I gotta be successful like my brother and sister, and more like, or, I mean, I don't even know if he has a sister, but and more I feel like he's like, he's my all might.
Right.
Like, I want to just be just like him, you know? Like,
I think like your sibling or a family member can be your hero without there being this like intense pressure of like, if I'm not as good or better, then I'm a letdown.
Yeah.
Like that's the other kind of part of like family pressure that's like, if I don't, like what happens if you don't?
Yeah. But do you think he has what it takes to rise to his occasion? He reacted well under pressure.
He did. He definitely did do well under pressure.
Little quirk usage with the float was cool.
That was very cool. I'm hopeful. Like, I mean, he obviously has like a lot to learn as a leader. I do think he's going to be able to rise to the occasion though and manifesting it.
Yeah, and we'll have to keep tracking his progress, but I will ask the final question. Who out of the entire class do you see being the most useful in this situation?
In this...
Like
the
people
villain?
Fighting the villains right now. Like, out of all the students, who do you think will be best in this situation?
My immediate... What my brain showed up with is the frog one. I can't really back it up. I don't even know why that was the first thing that appeared in my head, but it was. So
first of all, I want to disagree with that. You can back it up, in fact, but
no, I'm sure. No, there's like definitely a way to.
You did not hear it at all. You said I can't back it up, and I was saying you can.
Oh,
you
shut
can
up!
Back it
Shut up!
And I know, I can back it up.
I meant there's definitely a way to justify what I'm saying, but I don't know what it is, and that
I was like,
logic
yeah, you can back
wasn't
it up,
the
and you were
reason
like,
that I
no,
said.
but I don't know. But
I know I can back it up.
That's very funny.
That is really funny.
But who do you see being the most effective? You said the frog, so you think Sue?
The stickiness. Maybe it's because the main power that we saw earlier was like the levitation thing, and I kind of feel like potentially that could serve a similar purpose, like just being able to get places where other people can't. But at the same time, I don't know what the quirks of the villains are.
That's true.
So
that's a really good point. It's gonna be interesting to see. I want to name who I think would be the most effective.
Don't you know?
The most effective student, but I can't say it. But anyway,
I'm gonna say who I think would be the most effective student if I didn't know everything I know.
Anyway, that's about it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 10 of My Hero Academia?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.